Alright, so I have added my own CAT editor into Bohemicus, so let's see how to use it to actually translate a file. So here I have an Excel file which I want to translate using Bohemicus, and I want to translate it manually in my CAT editor. So let's click New Project. And let's just drag and drop my file onto Bohemicus. Let's give it a name, and let's choose a language source. Let's keep it in English, and target, let's choose Spanish from Spain, and then now let's click Proceed. So project is created, so I can go to See Project Files, and here I have my file in Bohemicus, so I just double click it. And of course I want to use a translation memory, so what I can do is to click this new translation memory button. So let's click it, let's give it a name like new TM, and let's press enter to create it. And also I'd like to have my term base, so let's do the same thing here in term bases. Let's click new term base, and let's say my new term base will be the name. So here we have it. And okay, so now we can start translating, but because I'm a lazy pig, so I would like to use machine translation for this. So let's go to language and settings, configure my DeepL, and let's see English is source and Spanish is target. Let's go back to the editor, and now I can simply press Ctrl plus space to translate it. So now I press Ctrl plus enter to store it into translation memory. And as you can see, if I go back one segment up, it will be stored in translation memory. Okay, so let's another segment, and let's store this tratamiento as a treatment into my term base, so I can simply select both of these terms in source and target segment, and I simply press Shift plus F2 to pop up this dialog window where I can add some information, and I simply click OK, and as you can see, it will be immediately added to the term base, and also it will appear as highlighted in my source segment. Alright, so let's go and translate everything. Alright, so now everything is translated, and as you can see, it's also stored in the translation memory. Also, my terms are stored in translation memory in term base here. And maybe right now I would like to export my translation memory, so I can go to available TMs and simply click this export button, and I can translate it I can export it into Spanish. Let's export it. You can choose a file, so my export, and it will be exported into the TMX file. I could actually do the same with my term base. I could also export it into TBX if I wanted to. So this is basically my new CAT editor. Also, what I could do is that I could do spellcheck. This is just a standard spell check you would expect in any text editor. And I could also, for instance, filter my segments, and I would like to filter it only to segments where the word treatment is contained. So let's click apply, and as you can see, this is in two segments. I can remove the filter now, and maybe I would also like to search in my file, so I simply press Ctrl plus F, And I can search something, maybe in source. Maybe I could search treatment again. So let's find next. And as you can see, it will search all the instances of treatment. And I could also clear all the target segments if I wanted to. If I wanted to start over with translation, no, I don't want. And of course, I could also finalize it into my final Excel. So I can do that by clicking this finalize button or by going to my tree view, right-clicking it, and choosing finalize. Okay, so it's been finalized, and I can now open it in finalized files folder, which is here, and now I can quickly check if it really has been translated into Spanish. And as you can see, everything is now translated into Spanish. So thank you for watching, and see you in another video.